We're about 3 lines deep into the First They Came For poem. And it's not a very long poem, folks. Yeah, honestly, like, the whole point of the poem is that they don't stop. They come for people that aren't you, but they don't stop at those people. They'll get to you eventually. That's the whole thing about it's rights for everyone or it's rights for no one, right? It's not going to stop at minorities. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be taking a look at r/witches-versus-patriarchy. This is pretty much how it sounds, to be honest. It's like occultism and witch stuff. My intros are on point this week, aren't they? It's witches opposing the patriarchy. I don't know how else to describe it than just the name. Very quickly before we begin, YouTube members and patrons, as always, extra videos, 1 video every week. Cool. Let's get into the subreddit. I'm sorry, but there's certain things kids shouldn't see at Pride. When impressionable LGBTQ kids see gay bankers and cops flaunting their lifestyles at the parade, they get the wrong idea that queer liberation is possible within capitalism. See, this is the kind of message we need to be spreading. If you're a cop, don't belong in Pride. I'm sorry, you can be a gay cop, but you made the choice to be a cop. You don't make the choice to be gay. Same with being a banker. Hey, ICE, you stole my best friend. You should stop. This is sad. This is just a sad image. This kid's lost their friend because a megalomaniac decided to soft launch a dictatorship and start moving citizens from his own country. It's just sad. Trans people existing does nothing negative to your life, you crybaby bitch. It's the combination of that message, which is true, with the fucking Warhammer 40k Chaos Space Marine on the left. I love the combo. But yeah, it's true. Trans people existing does not affect the life of non-trans people at all. They just can't bear the thought that they have to share their rights with people, that they're like, oh, you're trans? I'm sorry, you don't deserve the same rights to existence as I do. It's like, you know, the thing with rights is it's not like a cake, you know? With a cake, when you share it, the more people you share it with, there's less cake left over, right? However, that's not how rights work. Human rights aren't a finite resource. When you share them with other people, you don't lose rights as a result. The woodchuck in my backyard doesn't trust me. And he's right, because the first chance I get, I'm gonna put this tiny witch hat on him. Stupid piece of shit. I'm sure that there might be a metaphor or some meaning to this that I don't understand, but it could just be a poem about putting a witch hat on a stupid woodchuck. I don't know, but either way, I like this poem. I like it quite a lot. I'll drink my horchata warm, cause fuck ice, and Trump can oligargle these nuts. What excellent signs. And both of them, messages that I can get behind. Fuck ice and fuck Trump. No kings, am I right? Strange men lying in the White House, distributing billions, is no basis for a system of government. Yeah, pretty much. The whole state of governments worldwide, to be honest, is in a bit of a shit show. The scary thing is, in the case of the UK, for example, we elected Labour, who were meant to be the, I was gonna say the good guys, but let's be honest, there's no good guys in politics, but Labour are one of the more left-leaning parties in the UK. Keir Starmer, you know, famously took some photos at pride parades, that kind of thing. However, not only is Keir Starmer running the country into the ground and doing an absolute shit job, just really making Labour look bad, but also he's a transphobe who supported the Supreme Court ruling on trans people, because, you know, Keir Starmer, the queer harmer and all of that. But also, because of how terribly he's doing, he's just pushing people away from liberal views, right? So it feels like Keir Starmer was never actually a Labour MP. He was a Conservative under the guise of a Labour MP who, as soon as he got into power, was like, haha, got you all, time to f this country up. But it's pushing people away from Labour, and it's pushing people towards, not the Tories, because people are definitely fucking done with the Tories, but it's pushing people towards reform, and reform is like the UK's wannabe Trump party. So it's not a good direction we're going in. I really don't want the UK to end up with a government like Trump's, but we're going in that direction. We need to stop that from happening. Sorry for making everything about race, gender, sexuality, and social class. It's just that everything is about race, gender, sexuality, and social class. Yeah, this is very true. This makes me think of when you get political artworks, which is most art, and you get people like, God, I just hate that art is about politics nowadays. Stop making art about politics. It's like, no, it's always been about politics. It's just that you're only aware of it now because it suddenly doesn't stand for something you agree with. Remember, gay the pray away. This month and always. Hell yeah, brother or sister. This is Witches versus Patriarchy. Probably sister. Should have opened with that. Hell yeah, sister. But I stand by this message. Gay the pray away, everybody. Gay that pray away. The earth isn't dying. It's being killed, and those who are killing it have names and addresses. This is a very powerful message because I think it's really easy to step back and view the damage being done to the world as mega corporations, right? And when you imagine mega corporations, you don't imagine people, you imagine a big faceless organization. However, those big faceless organizations are owned by people, and most of them are owned by the same people. So the planet is being destroyed by the same groups of people, and those groups are not very big. This one's fun. There's a sign that says, warning, law requires full bathing suits. This was taken in 1934, I believe OP said. And it's a group of women flaunting that sign. And I just love the energy, especially in 1934, like seeing a sign saying the law dictates how women can dress and flaunting against that sign. That's powerful, especially in this time. Live, laugh, love are officially cancelled. Their reign of terror ends now. 2025 is all about riot, rage, and return to the woods. Hell yes. What a message. That's a message I can get behind. Fight for your rights. Be angry about oppressions of your rights. Return to nature. What a great message. Everybody should do this. And honestly, you know, return to the woods, in this case, I guess is meaning literally return to the woods, but you don't have to live in the woods to bask in nature, you know, go on hikes, just go out, go to a park, go to the woods and visit, touch grass. Not long ago, me, Leo, and some friends went to one of the last remaining temperate rainforests, which is in the UK. It's not very big, it's quite small, but it has a lot of stuff that you don't see in the UK. It's got like lichen and stuff like that. Lichen? Anyway, but it's also got like history tying to like druids and shamanism and stuff in the UK and like in UK history. It's a really cool place and it was really fun to actually just go and visit with some friends. Like I had a really good time, but returning to nature in that regard is nice. It's nice seeing these things still exist in the world, regardless of what mega corporations want you to think about. You know, the world is just cities now. It's not. There's still some really cool stuff. Me and Leo just casually drove past Stonehenge the other day. Didn't realize we were there. We were just driving on by and oh, there's Stonehenge, a monolith built by people thousands of years ago. This stuff's awesome. And the final post. Part of being nice is being mean to fascists. And this is a message I once again agree with. And it's a similar message is that you don't have to be tolerant to intolerance, right? Tolerance means protecting people. Being tolerant of queer people and being tolerant of people of color and all of that means protecting those people. It's not enough to just accept those people. You have to actively oppose the people that don't accept them, because without a doubt, people that don't accept queer people and minorities are going to be way more vocal about it than you just accepting people, right? You have to be vocal about acceptance. You have to push for acceptance, because the people that don't want you to will push back, and it will never change unless you push for it. And if that means being mean to fascists, so be it. It's okay to punch Nazis. And that's where I'm going to end the video, everybody. Bit of a short one today, but I felt like it was a positive message all around and I've enjoyed this one. So yeah, good. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But to all of the YouTube members and patrons that do support the channel, you get one extra video every single week for as low as £1 a month. That equates to about 25p per video. So if you are considering that, please do consider it. It's a great time. I really enjoy some of the Patreon videos that I've put out. So yeah. And if you have any suggestions for Patreon only videos or videos in general, do let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. But other than that, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.